Hey everyone, Miss Tennessee here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 1 of episode 4. I have to break this down into 2 parts because I've decided I don't want to just show you guys ponies. I totally forgot my lip gloss. My lips look really pale. Oh my god, hold on. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I felt like my lips looked like they weren't even there, and that was a problem. So hopefully this is better. Didn't feel like going all out for my makeup, to be totally honest with you. I was kind of lazy. I was gonna do some super cool eyeshadow, and then I started doing my makeup, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do my makeup, so y'all get this. Anyways, you may also hear the microwave. I'm hungry. I also really want to do this video, so I decided I'll just do both. You know, tamales, absolutely amazing. If you've never had one, that's kind of weird, or you probably just don't live in Arizona where they are everywhere. You can always get tamales. Always. However, there is a time of year when tamales are typically made in people's homes, and oh my god, they are delicious. So of course we always get some, we being my entire family that live out here, which is just me, my husband, my mom, and my brother. So it's not really a lot of people, but we all do get tamales because tamales are amazing. So you get to watch me eat one. Enjoy that. Magic, and I'm back. In case you've never seen someone eat a tamale, they come in the corn husk, like so. And then you have to peel it and burn your fingers as you do so. So that's always a blast. That's always exciting and fun. Corn husk. Alrighty. There's still more corn husk. Ah! Oh my god, no! They baked the corn husk into the tamale. Somebody messed up my tamale. I've had like 4 of these by this person, and this is the first one they messed up. My heart breaks. Ow, my fingers are burning. This is not going so well. But it's so good, it's so worth it, I promise. Anyways, I think it's just like corn and stuff. I think. Yeah, I really don't know. I just know they taste good. This one's actually a vegetarian one because my mom bought a massive amount and she's vegetarian. So to hell with what everybody else, I guess. But they're still good, so that's all that matters. If you've never had a tamale, y'all are tripping. Get your ass down. All right, but for real though. So yeah, I had to break this into 2 parts because it was just way too long, honestly. It was 26 minutes or more every single time, and I finished it like 5 times. I've spent a lot of time on this video. A lot. Actually, I came out with part 1 already, and then I deleted it. I don't know why. So anyways, the reason that it's so long is not because it's a massive amount of ponies. It really isn't. It's just that I don't want to just show you guys ponies. I want to show them to you and also give you guys information, and so you can learn stuff about them. This is all stuff that I find interesting, so I hope and I think you guys will find it interesting too because you collect them, so why wouldn't you find this stuff interesting? So just know there's going to be a lot more facts, a lot more information. There's going to be some conspiracies and some rumors and just all sorts of stuff. So this is actually going to be the common ponies in part 1. Part 2 will be the uncommon and the rare ponies. Now, don't run away thinking, oh, it's the common ponies. I don't want to see common ponies. I see them all the time. Like I said, there's going to be interesting information in here. And also, I want to test the theory. And I kind of already have because I've completed this video. But in the one that I completed, I actually realized I was testing this theory wrong. And I added an element to it that completely, I guess, I don't know, surprised me, if you will. So anyways, we are going to do that. We are going to, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm going to test the theory before your very, very eyes. And we'll get into that though when we actually get into this video. So I'm going to boop you guys one more time, and then we shall begin. So prepare yourselves. The final boop before we begin. Now, if you're some weirdo who's been watching my tamale, you'll notice that quite a bit of it is gone now. I promise I did not pause the video to eat my tamale, though I did eat some of the tamale while it was paused. I actually did it because I had a sniffle really, really bad. That obnoxious thing that I just did on camera that I said I wasn't going to do on camera, and that's why I paused. Yeah, I figured unless you guys are looking up videos of somebody snorting cocaine, there's no reason you want to hear someone go the whole video. So, there's that. Anyways, so this is supposed to be a bait box. Yeah, as you see the ponies, I think you may be very surprised by that. Everyone has their own, I guess, requirements of what makes a bait pony a bait pony. Personally, I think it's a pony. Either you accept its flaws, or in order to make it look like it's in excellent condition, you would have to customize it. That's my personal opinion on a bait pony. But again, everyone has their own opinion. Now, we're actually going to start with a fakie. Usually I wouldn't show you guys fakies, but because it is a vintage fakie, I will show it to you. This is made by Remco, and in fact, a lot of people call these Remco ponies, which is kind of funny because calling this a Remco pony would be the same as saying a Hasbro pony, because Remco is the company. This actually does have a name to the specific toy line, and that is My Pretty Pony. Yeah. Hasbro makes My Little Pony. Remco came out with My Pretty Pony. And it came out in 1982, which is the same year that My Little Pony also came out. So I think you can understand these were made to compete with Hasbro, which is kind of funny because obviously these are like their second cousin removed like 5 times. The design, it just isn't all there. There's not as much attention to detail, and the quality is also not as good. I mean, they are very, very squishy. Yeah, I mean, you can very easily press on them and stuff like that. This girl does have a mane and tail cut, and I was going to rehair her and sell her, but then I kind of sort of screwed up, and I dropped a very heavy box on her. Wizard of Oz house on the Wicked Witch style, and it sat there for quite some time, and now she no longer stands up. Kind of guilt tripped myself into keeping her. But I do keep fakies, mostly Remco, Terratoy, and Totsi. Usually only when they're in mint condition though, which she clearly is not. But again, I have guilt tripped my own self into keeping her. So there's that. Next up are the only 2 G2 ponies I got in the lot. This is actually from 1998, so later 90s, and was a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. So she is G2 Sundance, which I think is really weird because she looks nothing like the G1 Sundance. And what's weird is there's a G2 pony. There's like a gnat near my face. There's a G2 pony named Lightheart, and she's white with pink hair and pink hearts. Does that ring a bell? Like G1 Sundance. So I don't understand why this girl was named G2 Sundance, especially because her symbol is a sun. So absolutely nothing like the original Sundance, but whatever. She does have the little gems in her eyes, which is something they brought into all of the G2 ponies, kind of like the twinkle-eyed ponies of the G1 line. Now you can see this girl's unfortunately missing her gems. It's very, very common, unfortunately, for the gems to fall out of their eyes. This is Ivy, and she's a magic motion pony. You can see this leg looks a little different. It's because you should move it. There she go. Oh, look. That actually works. Sometimes it doesn't work very well, so y'all got lucky. But yeah, so that is Ivy. Now, I don't usually collect G2 ponies. I really haven't seen any that like really screamed out to me that I need to keep it. And that's kind of what happened with the G3. No intention to collect them. And then there was just some that I was like, I really like this one. So I decided if I really liked it, if it spoke to me, if you will, I'll keep it. I just haven't really had that happen to the G2s. But then like when I look at the G2s, I'm like, I really do like them though. So I'm very conflicted on what to do about those. Next up are the G1 ponies. So first up, we have Moon Dancer here. She's in relatively okay shape. Unfortunately, she is missing the moon that should be inside that circle of stars. Circle of stars, not really a circle, but she does have this little surface mark right here. I don't really think it's a big issue. I think it's going to come right out, honestly. Her tail looks dry and frizzy. It's not. It's just messy. I think if I condition it and brush it, it'll look good as new. And then Glory here is in the same boat, though a little bit worse. You can see she's missing her tail. I don't think that's a bait trait because it doesn't actually, mess up the overall condition of the pony, if you will. And she is missing her cutie mark on both sides, unfortunately, and then she has these orange stains. Yes, I say orange, and yes, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Don't argue with me because I am right, I promise. And so this is one, I can only justify calling 2 of these ponies bait, and even then I would more so call her poor. I guess she's closer to bait than poor though. And I was thinking of customizing her, but what I think I'm going to do first with both of these actually is see if I can learn how to repaint their cutie mark, see if it's something that's a relatively easy and realistic fix, and if so, that's something that I would enjoy getting into. I want to be a one-stop pony shop, which I love to say. So if I can repaint cutie marks, that would be awesome. I just don't know if it's something that, again, is realistically able to be done. And then we have a flutter pony. This is Rose Dust. Her tail and her mane are a rat nest, unfortunately, and I say that with the most loving heart possible because I have a hairless rat actually, and I love her dearly. But this is what her nest would look like if I gave her a bunch of fake hair, or real hair even. It would look like this. So definitely needs to be rehaired, unfortunately. She also has two what they're called highlighter marks. It's not because they're actually made with a highlighter. It's just because if you look at them, obviously they look like highlighters. She is missing her wings. Very, very common occurrence with the flutter ponies. I think most people that have flutter ponies know that they typically don't come with their wings, and if they do, they tend to be pretty expensive, honestly. It's just they're really, really, really thin, so it's understandable. I mean, remember, these were toys. They weren't always collectible figures, you know? Kids were actually sitting on the ground and playing with them. So I'm sure they broke easy. I'm sure they fell out easy. They got thrown away. They got lost. They got broken, whatever it may be. But you guys can actually make your own flutter pony wings, and if you're not creative, like I'm not at all, you can still do it. I was able to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you that. It's very, very easy, super quick, super affordable. I mean, seriously, you will probably, it only takes 3 items. And you probably have these items in your home. And if not, you can get them at the Dollar Tree or any dollar store, any grocery store for that matter. And then, yeah, it's quick, easy, and honestly, it's a lot of fun too and cheap. So no reason that you shouldn't do it. I've already filmed that episode or that video that, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. I already filmed it. I just haven't come out with it. So make sure you guys subscribe. You should do that anyway. Then click the bell next to subscribe. But you have to click it one more time and select to always be notified of new videos. And then you guys will find out exactly when that video comes out. And you don't want to miss it if you have flutter ponies like I do. Alrighty. Next up is the cutest baby pony of them all. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's nightmare fuel, I know. Her only flaw, honestly, is that little blush rub right there. Not really a big deal. I don't think it's something I can repaint and make it look good. So most likely I'm just going to kind of clean the blush completely off and then find her a new home maybe. I know they're not easy to sew, and I understand why they are downright creepy. Imagine this sitting on a shelf staring down at you as you slept. Not cool. Honestly, this is something I could see in a horror movie. Giggling, right? Can you see it? Once I said it, you can see it, I bet, right? I can, personally. I've had people tell me like, oh, they're cute, but they're creepy at the same time. And I get that. I don't see the cute part, but, you know, I get it, I guess. It's kind of like a lot of people think Sphinx or hairless cats are ugly, but then they say they're cute at the same time. I think they're just, no, they're ugly, but they're cute. I love them. I want one so bad. So I get it. Just I personally don't think this is cute in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, in the 80s, it probably was a huge hit when they lay down, their eyes actually close. And then they open as they stand back up. But it's just something about the sunken in face, the sunken in eyes, the human-like eyes, and then also the eyelids are metal, so they're prone to rusting. So that means their eyes turn like this bloodshot red, if not black. So it just keeps getting worse and worse for this poor little thing. But this is Betty by Eye Sundance. Whoops, as she falls over because I tucked her tail like an idiot. Next up, we have the second pony that I think could qualify as a bait pony. So she is missing just a little bit of hair right there, as you can see. But she also has this break in her ear. I know. Sorry, I keep sniffling. Sorry, I know that was lame. But she also has these chew marks all right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So she does quite a few chew marks, honestly, but they're not, other than the one on her ear, they're not really deep by any means. So even if I were to customize her, I don't know what I would do to keep the chew marks hidden, because I don't think there's really a way to hide them. So I just don't know what to do with her. I mean, I think she could go to a non-picky collector and make that person very, very happy, because the chew marks are on her non-display side over here. The split in her ear can be covered with her hair. The amount of hair she's missing is very minimal, and you don't actually notice it in the actual mane itself because it's in the second layer. There's 2 layers of hair. So I think she could make someone happy, and, you know, I would sell her extremely cheap. So if it is something you would be interested in, please let me know, and you can just make me an offer. Next up, we have Baby Ember Purple. A little bit crazy hair going on. Now, Baby Ember Purple was a mail order baby. No cutie marks on either side. And she's actually a triplet. So there's Baby Ember Purple, Baby Ember Pink, and Baby Ember Blue. In my little head, in my little world, I say that Purple and Pink are the sisters, and Baby Ember Blue is the brother. Don't be a snowflake and go, oh my god, blue doesn't have to be for boys and pink doesn't have to be for girls. I know, okay? Blue is one of my favorite colors. I'm a girl. And my husband wears pink, and his favorite color is purple. So, and he's like a manly man, you know what I mean? Like, I promise I'm not doing it because, you know, blues for boys. So calm down. And then also they have a stepsister. So their stepsister in my world is the one that has a cutie mark. So there's actually one, a baby Ember, but she has a star cutie mark, a single big star. And then the last of the babies, and then two more after this girl, is baby Cotton Candy. She is in incredible condition. I have no idea why she would be in a bait box at all. Like, I'm very confused, actually. Her hair is what's called fading pink. So it starts pink, and then because of the dye they decided to use, unfortunately, it usually turns white. Hers is still very pink, as you can see. So this girl is a very, very excellent baby Cotton Candy who's looking for a loving home. In fact, everyone I've showed you is looking for a loving home, minus the Remco pony. If I don't say anything, like I'm keeping the pony, that means it's for sale. 90 to 100% of the ponies I get are for sale. So it makes no sense for me to tell you it's for sale, it's for sale, it's for sale, blah, 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 you know what I mean? If I'm going to keep it, I tell you. If I'm going to keep it to customize, I still tell you. So just keep that in mind. Now the last two. And this is where the scientific study is about to commence. Commence is the right word. Nailed it. Anyways, so Cotton Candy here is a flat foot, and this girl, Lemon Drop, is concave foot. So CF, FF. You'll notice that writing when people talk about them. So supposedly, because they started out with the flat feet, the original 6 ponies, although there should be an original 7, but we're not going to get into that here. It's a different video for a different day. Another reason to hit that bell. But anyways, they started out with these flat feet. Then they stopped production and changed all of the ponies to concave feet. So they kind of have like this little bubble or this little dome, if you will. Now, most people believe it's because of balance reasons. So I decided I wanted to test that. So I'm going to push them in the exact same spot. And you'll see that the balance really isn't affected. Ooh, right here. Right here. Nothing. But then I noticed if I pushed on their ears, it's kind of the same. This one stands a little better. So that one, obviously, less balanced. But I thought it'd be weird, just because it can tip forward easier, that you would stop production and totally change the designs of the ponies. But then I realized something. Here's a rug. Get it away from my food. Don't you dare ruin my damn tamale. All right. So, we're going to put them in the same spot. As you can see. You can see she stands. But when I put Cotton Candy there, what will happen? She falls. So I guess it really was the balance. Oh, and then she falls as I put her on the tile, of course, or the granite. Wow. And I mean, she'll fall sometimes too, but for the most part, her balance is definitely a lot better. You know what I mean? Cotton Candy, I couldn't get her to stand at all. At least I'm getting her to stand. You have to be a little gentle when I do it, but no matter how gentle I am, she falls over. So at first, when I did this little experiment, I was like, well, that's weird because a balance definitely isn't an issue. And then all of a sudden I realized on the very last take that I actually finished, or the last take that I finished, I thought about it because I looked up at my camera and I could see a rug in the background. I was like, wait a minute. What if I tested on a rug? And I was shocked. I wish I was able to edit the videos because then I would just put in that original clip because my reaction I think is really funny. Like, I was like so amazed, guys. It's kind of lame how amazed I was. I was like, and like then I realized, like, as I made these faces, I was like, oh god, I look like an idiot. But I was honestly like so amazed that obviously the balance thing is true. So yeah, there's some other things I want to tell you guys about the flat foot and the concave foot ponies, and also something about Lemon Drop I think you'll be very surprised to hear. So definitely make sure you check out part 2 of episode 4, which will obviously be coming out after this one, after part 1. So if you hit that bell, you'll be notified as soon as part 2 is posted. I'm gonna video it right now. I'm gonna video it right now. No, I'm gonna film it right now and record it. I guess would be more of the normal word, but yeah. Sorry this went on so long. Most of my videos are going to be under 17 minutes from now on, but this one got a little little away from me because of the makeup and the food, and I do apologize for that. It'd be 3 minutes less if I could have just shut up about my food like I'm still talking about now. All right, guys, seriously though, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in any ponies I show you in any video, check out the links in the description below and you will find my pony Instagram. Message me there. Or my Depop is also listed until I have a laptop and can create my own website. I'll be using Depop to sell on, and yeah, check that out and you'll see a lot of my listings. I also sell name brand and designer clothes, but I plan to post a lot more often on Depop. So yeah, if you don't see it though, definitely still send me a message and you'll get first dibs on that item. So, all right, guys, that's it. Why am I walking away? I have my magic stick and I can just click on you and make you a giveaway.